First and foremost, I'd like to give all thanks, glory, honor, and praise to the supreme power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Bakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to all the Akim of that doing the works in sincerity and truth through the four winds. Shalom to the few sisters watching and learning. Stay strong and remain humble. This is the brother Kazu one from the GMS Bahamas camp. Back at you with a lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Prophecy is in the air. All right, prophecy is manifesting itself at a rapid pace. All right, the Most High Power Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is proving himself to be true and every man a liar. All right, this lesson that I'm going to go into is going into that charagma, because we know we have two major prophecies to spin the block, and then that's it. After those two major prophecies, you know it's going to be the return of the King of Kings and the Lords of Lords, Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, and the men of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, mainly the men of the great millstone, all right, and led by our head elder apostle Taha, all right, for the past 40 something odd years, all right, has been speaking about the charagma being the M.O.T.B, all right, the mark of the beast, all right. But we had other camps come against it, saying, preaching different doctrines, saying they're sleeping with the white woman, saying that it's a picture of Caesar Borgia, aka Jesus Christ, saying that it's embargoes, among a bevy of other things, all right. But the only man that have not changed the doctrine is the man of the great millstone, all right, which we know that M.O.T.B or that charagma or that M.A.R.K of the beast, all right, it's that biometrical microchip, that RFID microchip, all right, that's going underneath your skin. I have two videos here that I want to play, and I'm going to get some precepts to continue to drive this point home, because this is substantial, and this is knowledge that needs to be known through the four winds, all right, so nobody can have no cloak for their sin, all right. This is how you get the flock, all right. This is how you get the people of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, all right. This is how you give them knowledge to know what to look out for, all right. And when they say the people of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, speaking of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, and the speckled birds scattered across the four winds, because this thing don't go with skin color or looks, okay. We have two more major prophecies, the charagma and World War III, and they got to come in sequence. The charagma is going to come first, all right. So let me, without further ado, this is a short clip that I have here. Listen carefully.
Cool. Scientists at the Pentagon are developing a microchip that can detect viruses in the blood, including COVID-19. The chip would be inserted just under the skin and alert the user if the coronavirus is present in their system. The military has not said.
I knew it was coming.
Has been deployed.
You knew it was coming because the men of the highways and hedges, all right, have been reaching this for 40 something odd years, straight up to this date, okay. You knew it was coming, all right. I can play it one more time before I get the next video.
Cool. Scientists at the Pentagon are developing a microchip that can detect viruses in the blood, including COVID-19. The chip would be inserted just under the skin and alert the user if the coronavirus is present in their system. The military has not said.
I knew it was coming.
Has been deployed.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Sherry Tenpenny, and I want to do a quick update about a document that got passed by the United Nations this weekend called the Pact of the Future document.
By the United Nations this weekend, called the Pact of the Future document, all right. The UN, all right, the EU, all right, the NATO. We know all those seedlings, all right, of that beast system, all right. We know the EU, the European Union, the National Alliance of Treaty Organizations, the UN, all those are splinter cells of that beast system, all right. And this happened this weekend, okay, when all the distractions is going on. All right, National Football League in week 4, the NBA season about to kick off. You have the P Diddy jail trial with the baby oil and all sorts of darkness. All right, they have all sorts of distractions going on. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, all right, this devil, all right, pushing this charagma, and this charagma is on the way. All right.
It's two parts, one on science and technology and one about the youth and future generations. It is quite egregious, and it was done by a procedure called the silence procedure, which makes it a pact, and if no one objected, it is automatically adopted and put into the record as being completely adopted. This is the World Health Organization's runaround, or end around. Since they were not able to get the World Health Organization treaty passed, they decided to take it to the General Assembly, and it is even more egregious than what the World Health Organization was wanting to get passed.
All right, so the WHO, as we know, the WHO is spearheaded by, majorly funded by Bill Gates, okay, and his cronies, all right? But he just is a spearhead behind, all right, the elites, all right, the top banking families of the world. They controlling these things because they couldn't get a treaty signed, all right, the treaty that would give them complete control of all world governments during a medical or a health crisis, all right? They doing it the other way now. They bring in the hirelings, all the hirelings from different parts of the world together now to do a silent pact, all right, so they could take a personal vote, and anyone who, once nobody don't object, all right, then they could pass it through. And these hirelings, all right, or leaders of the countries, these presidents and prime ministers and leaders, okay, once they don't object, they're not going to object because they in the pocket, all right, they're in the pocket of these world leaders, all right, so that's how that go. A little bit more.
Let me just read you something really quickly about what is inside of this pact that is now being accepted by 193 nations around the world and equally open-armed accepted by our current administration.
Listen carefully.
It says that this is the power structure, fully digital and maximized for the control of the masses. Everyone will be expected to have a biometric digital ID that
Everyone will be expected to have a biometrical digital ID that marks. Everyone is going to be expected to have a biometrical, okay, means that it's implanted inside of you. Digital ID. We've been speaking about this long times. We're warning our people about the digital currency. Is telling them that isn't in itself the M.O.T.B, but it's going to be biometrically implanted. When they come with the biometrical implant, that is the M.O.T.B. All right. Let's look at the wording on this. Where you probably pause. Digital ID that marks. Okay.
marks them not just as citizens of an individual country, but as a global citizen. So anytime you hear global citizen or anytime you hear sustainability, think that this is an egregious thing that's happening at the level of the World Health Organization and the United Nations. Anyone that has a dissonant opinion will be labeled as misinformation, disinformation, or malinformation. And
anybody that opposes them is going to be labeled disinformation, malinformation, or basically they're going to separate you from society. You're going to be an outcast from society, as explained in Revelation 13 chapter, verse 16 to 18. Okay?
hold. Perpetrators for unapproved information will be fact-checked and punished by the system, which will be operated and enforced by artificial intelligence. Punishments will include being locked out of one's bank account, being unable to make certain purchases.
Can't buy or sell. Revelations 13 and 17. All right? You can't access your account. You can't buy, neither sell. You see, this clear, okay? They're not going to take the words of the men on the highways and edges because we don't look a certain way, all right? But they don't know wisdom cried her voice, uttered her voice in the streets, roughly paraphrasing, all right? So a lot of our people are going to get caught up because this is going to take them sideways. They're going to get sucker punched by this. This is going to be a stumbling block to the masses, but not the elect of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right?
Unable to get on an airplane on a subway, drive on public roads. This is the future, according to the world's self-appointed overlords at the United Nations. These are unelected bureaucrats that are making decisions about our country, our sovereignty around the world. Nothing could be more important at this point in time than to get prepared. Have water, food, digital access, flashlights, a way to communicate with family and friends. Now is really the time to get involved and get prepared, because this is what's coming. Our Congress is sitting on its hands. There was a press conference on the 17th about this, and no further action has been taken. So it's up to us to mobilize and to go forward, particularly with your local sheriffs, to get your constitutional sheriffs to say, this isn't going to be allowed in my county. Thank you very much. Take action. We've been talking about the onset of one world order, one world government, one world religion, one world money for a long time. Well, it's no longer coming. It's here.
All right, so there you have it. All right, this thing is in motion. The Most High, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, this prophet, he's proven himself to be true, and every man a liar. But like I said, because we don't look a certain way, all right, we don't carry ourselves through the ways of this world, all right, society looks at us in a certain way, not knowing, all right, that the truth is within us, all right, but we only out there for the elect out of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, because we know 2/3 of our people are allotted for death. They're going to take that karagma. They're going to be biometrically implanted. You understand? All right. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1. Proverbs, chapter 1 and 24. 1 and 24. It reads, because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would have none of my reproof. They don't listen to the men of the highways and just because we don't wear alligator skin shoes and we don't wear our hair ain't bald and we ain't lying up, we're austere men, all right. We don't have we don't have no mega churches, all right. We don't speak with bull horns, we don't make a spectacle of ourselves. We ain't in this thing for likes. We in this thing to keep the blood off our hand, all right. From Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because the Most High say, if you don't tell the people, all right, if you don't warn the people of the onset doom that's coming, all right, and you keep that horn up to yourself, all right, he's still going to destroy 2/3 of our people for being wicked, but you can get destroyed also, you see, all right. Verse 26. You know what? Let me get it in Proverbs. Let me go to Proverbs so it can be a little clearer. So, okay. Proverbs 1 and 26. It reads, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. The Most High Power Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai says he's going to laugh. All right? He's going to laugh, or you're going to see his prophets on the highways and hedges laughing at you. All right? Because we know that you was one, and we know that there's no cloak for your sin. You're going to be running around here with like a chicken without a head. All right? It says, when your fear cometh as a desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. All right? When they take those pleasures of society away from you, which you've become so accustomed to. When they take your food away, all right, when they take your medical, your health, that health insurance away, all right, because we know you have a lot of sick people in Israel, all right, be it hypertension, be it kidney dialysis, be it diabetes, be it cholesterol, be it hypertension, so on and so on, all right. When they say unless you take the biometric chip, all right, you won't be able to get that, all right. Jobs, all right, financial security, houses, okay, access to certain places, to be able to socialize, to be able to travel. All right, we already see it happen. A lot of people say they wasn't going to take that juicy juice, all right, but when those things started to get taken away from them, they break off running for that, right? Same segue here, all right. The Most High Power Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is a man that he shall not lie, all right. Verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Verse 29 say, for they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. They hated knowledge. Like I said, I heard Apostle Taha been preaching about this for 30, almost 40 plus years. Okay, about the charagma, about the M.O.T.B. Okay, but they would none of it. But guess what? The people, they don't want to hear that. All right, only the electorate of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, it's gonna hear. All right, it's gonna heed the warning, and it's gonna know what to look out for. That's why a lot of blood on these so-called pastors and spiritual leaders' hands over here too, because they don't know what to warn the people about. They don't know what to warn them and look for. All right. Second precept I want to get us in 1 Corinthians 3:16. I don't want to make this lesson long, but I just came across that information, and it sparked me to do a lesson. You know what I mean? It sparked me to do a lesson for the Most High, because showing you what I mean, some crucial times. Just crunch time now. This is book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3:16. It reads, "Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the Spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai dwelleth in you?" Our bodies, all right, these bodies that we carry, these chains of darkness, all right, and there's a constant war between good and evil going on inside these bodies, all right. But guess what? The Spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is inside of you. Verse 70 says, "If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy. For the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are." All right. So anything you put in this body, all right, the Most High perfect creation, all right, to basically alter it, all right, the Most High ain't down with that, And mainly speaking of that biometrical implant, that charagma, all right, but the two videos what I just showed, all right, we're speaking about, all right. Esau trying to digitally enslave you, okay. They trying to have full control over you. They trying to know your thoughts. They trying to know how you feel, what you eat, what you drink, how you spending your money. All right. But a lot of people, they love it here. All right. And we have a saying that saying down here in the Bahamas, right? If you love it here, you could die here also. Okay. And a lot of people are under that strong delusion what Esau have. They love the ways of this world. They love to travel. They love to eat the delicacies of Esau, what Esau provides. They love them pagan holidays. They love, they just love this whole system, not knowing that they're still in slavery. It's going to be a million billion times better, all right, in the kingdom of Lord Yahweh Shai and Mashiach reigning, all right, in the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right. But they just satisfied with being a slave. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 36:6. It reads, "Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it." Speaking of damn charagma, like I say, all right, our people love the ways of this Babylonian system. They love the ways of Esau and this wicked kingdom of Esau, Edom, spearheaded by the so-called white man, who is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. Our people love it here. All right. You so-called Native Americans, Negroes, and Latinos, all right, you don't even recognize that you're slave. They use a slave, all right. They take the chains off your hands and put it on your damn brains, all right. Salakia. Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And a lot of our people put their trust, all right, in Esau science, in Esau philosophies, in Esau doctrines, in Esau religions, all right. They put their wholehearted trust in them, all right. This the book of 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, all right, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." All right, we ain't ignorant. All right, we know what to look out for. All right. They saying that they want to implant these devices in you to look out for new diseases, especially that COVID, all right, and other diseases. But we know what they want it for. All right, they want to digitally tag you. You're going to be digitally enslaved, just like a cow that's branded. That's what they want to do to you. You so-called Native Americans, Negroes, and Latinos. But we know 2/3 of you are going to fall into that trap. All right, but the elect, all right, is not going to take that. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. This is Revelation chapter 3 and 10, because the hour coming. The hour is now, baby. You know what I mean? Ain't no more pussyfooting around. This is the book of Revelations 3 and 10. It reads, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Alright? So the Most High Power Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is the mandatory implementation of that charagma. Alright? When push come to shove, when the sheep from the goat is going to be separated, when you're going to either choose to be on the side of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the one true living power, alright, the Allah Shadra, alright, or you're going to be on the side, alright, of this wicked world that's going to be destroyed, alright, by fire and brimstone by the supreme power Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, led by Lord Yahweh Shai and Mashiach and the hosts of heavenly angels, alright, the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of armies. You understand? Right, so which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Alright, like I said, it's going to be mandatorily implemented. Alright, it's not, you're not going to have a choice. Alright, the only choice you're going to have is either firing squad, you're going to be martyred, you're going to be thrown in prisons, you're going to be thrown in concentration camps, or you're going to be beheaded by guillotine. If you don't go on the side there, alright, if you don't go on the side of the world, alright, that's how murky and grimy things can get. Okay, bad times are coming. That's why we tell our people to repent. Repent now and change from your nasty, stinking, evil ways while the doors of mercy is still open, while the Lord is still showing you mercy. Alright? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 16. It reads, and he had the power, 13 and 15. It reads, and he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast. Alright, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the beast, the image of the beast, should be killed. Like I just said. Alright, you're going to be thrown into prisons for lifetime in prison. Alright, you're going to be beheaded by a guillotine. Alright, you're going to be martyred or killed by firing squad. Alright, or wrongfully accused of something and gunned down. Alright, or you're just going to be basically martyred. Alright, so this is where we headed. Alright, Revelation 18 and 16 reads, and he calls it all. All means all. Every bitch in the bullock, Grammy, mommy, the little girl, Pookie, the little boy, mommy, daddy, auntie, niece, sister, uncle, everybody. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that charagma in their right hand or on their foreheads. Alright, they don't care how rich you is. You could be super wealthy. Alright, you could be locked up or you could be free. Alright, you're going to take that. This is mandated. Alright, it says that no man may buy or sell save he had that charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Alright, so you're going to be isolated from society if you don't take this. Things are going to get real bad or real hard for you if you don't take this. They're going to try to force you to take it. Alright, here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and this number is 603 or you're going to be relegated to a damn barcode. Alright, like I said, they're going to digitally tag you, like how they used to tag cattle on farms. You're going to be known as by your number, and they're going to be able to shut off your water. They're going to be able to send, alright, signals or shock waves to your body. Alright, they're going to be able to cause you to have migraine headaches, be able to cause your belly to break down. Alright, be able to monitor your every movement, monitor your vitals. Alright, this is how this thing going to be. Okay. Revelations 14 and 9, this is the consequences for taking it. It reads, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, which means poured out without mercy, into the cup of his indignation, into the cup of his righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, alright, for your determined nuclear missiles, alright, and the laser beams from the chariots, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Don't take that charagma, alright. These things are coming, prophecy is manifesting itself, alright. Being this gift and case known as the social media, alright, because we're in the information age, alright. A lot of things out there. You gotta know how to discern and you gotta know how to decipher these things, alright. Don't take that M.O.T.B, which is the biometrical RFID micro CHIP. Alright? Thus said Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, or you will surely suffer the fate, all right, of 2/3 in these heathen. You're surely going to die, all right? All right? So Lord's willing, this lesson was edifying and serve this purpose, which is to help build the spiritual tabernacle of King David, all right? I'd like to give all thanks, glory, honor, and praise to the supreme power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Wakakadash, all right, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. All right. To Wadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Don't take that karagma. All right. This is Brother Kazawan closing out till we meet again. Shalom.